Hi, everyone. Today is Tuesday, October 4th, 2022, and I have an incredible story to share that I am very, very excited about. Just now, I was scrolling through YouTube, and this video came up in my feed about a woman who had had a near-death experience, and the title of the video grabbed my attention, so I clicked on it, and I was listening to her describe being taken into a space that was filled with white light. And when I heard her talking about this, it gave me a flashback of an experience I had during dream state one time, in which I was guided to this place called the White Room. And I've shared about this before, and so it really, got my attention. And all of a sudden, I felt guided to write in my journal in which I communicate with my guides and angels. So I got my journal out, and I was starting to write in it. And all of a sudden, this lady said, by this time, her voice had kind of faded into the backdrop, and I was, concentrating on what I was going to write. And suddenly she said his name was Sanat Kumara. And I was blown away, because that's exactly who took me into this room in my dream state. So I had to stop her video right then and there and share about this. So I posted about it, and I also wanted to do a video about it just to talk about it because I'm so excited. And I was trying to think of one particular person or another that I wanted to tell, and I was like, I've just got to do a video and just tell everybody at once. So to give you a little bit more substantial information about this, I did an interview on Soul Speaks 5D, and I told Todd about the White Room in the video, in the interview with him. But I didn't say the name of the guide that had led me there. I only said my guide, because I was a little nervous about even sharing that much. I had never shared it openly before. But I looked on my wall to see if I had ever posted about it. And I found where I had one time shared in my group that I was taken into the White Room by Sanat Kumara. So I screenshotted that and shared that as well. So the links and the explanation and everything is also in a post. But I just had to talk about it too, because the reason I'm so excited is because this is validation and evidence. I'm not going to say proof. It doesn't prove anything because it's not physically tangible. But it's undeniable evidence that my experience was real. And not only does it validate my experience, but it validates me. And it tells me, if nobody else, that, and probably if this person that was talking about her NDE, if we connect and she knows about my experience, it's going to validate her as well, although she probably doesn't need that. But for me, it validates me. It validates all the experiences that I've had that either I was in question about, or someone else was in question about, or everyone else was in question about. It's just to know that somebody else had the exact same experience. She experienced the same environment that she was taken to by the exact same guide that I was. It's just incredible to me. And it just opens my mind up to all of this other potential exploration that I can do. It opens my mind so that I can accept the reality of what I experience. Everybody else thinks it's just my imagination. It's real. I'm so grateful and so moved and so incredibly blown away. And they always say when you get answers, it just opens yourself up to more questions. Well, that's so true, because now I'm like, okay, now that I know without a shadow of a doubt that this is real, what's the purpose in it? What are we supposed to do with it? What do we do now? What does this mean? What's the meaning of it? Oh my God. I could go on and on and on. But what else is there to possibly say other than it's all real? Everything that we experience that isn't in the physical reality is still real. It's still valid, and there's a purpose in it. And I truly believe that the purpose is grander than anything that we could possibly do here in this physical reality. It makes me wonder what the purpose is of the physical reality. If the 5D reality is so much more blissful and wholesome and pure and purposeful, then why the physical reality? Other than the things that we can viscerally enjoy, like nature and pleasures, physical pleasures, maybe that's all it's about. So why are we remembering the other side while we're here physically? And the people that we recognize from the other side, our soul family and our divine partners, I mean, I can look in people's eyes and feel a sense of familiarity. But the only one I've ever looked at them and recognized them for sure who they were to me, and where we've known each other before, there's only one that I could be very definitive about, and that's my divine partner. And more than anything else, this new thing that I've discovered today is validation of that experience more than any other, because it's more real than anything I've ever known. And I think it's just a matter of time before he comes into that understanding as well. So for anyone who's watching this, let this be validation for you. If you're in doubt about your 5D experiences, or if anyone's questioning you, I mean, it's not that you need to prove to anybody else that your experiences are real, but if there's someone in your life that's open and wants to believe, then any evidence that you can present to them would be helpful. Somebody that's closed-minded and just wants to judge you and ridicule you, it's no point in spending your time on those people, because the more you try, the more they're going to resist it. But someone that genuinely wants to believe in you and just needs to see that physical evidence, here it is. So thank you everyone for listening and for following along. I wish you all the very best along your journey, and have a great day. And of course, as always, I'm always open to your feedback and questions and comments. So thanks again, everyone. Take care and have a great day.